Hi, this is ecargmura, and welcome to my review of The Summer Hikaru Died Episode 2. My knowledge of The Summer Hikaru Died is only up to 2 episodes, but from what I've seen, it feels like a story about Yoshiki falling for the out-of-character, mischaracterized version of his best friend and is ashamed about it. He likes Hikaru's sudden change into a demonic monster dream boy, but can't really express it because of how a rural community isn't a secretive one, like how that lady at the supermarket was yapping on and about how much she knows about Yoshiki's family. I'm surprised that none of Yoshiki's friends seem to be aware of Hikaru's sudden change. Like, if my friend suddenly stopped being scared of horror movies, I would be a little concerned. I'm guessing they just want to mind their own business or doesn't think his sudden fondness for horror is of concern. Since mentions of Hikaru's parents are sprinkled, I do wonder what Hikaru thinks about them and if they're aware of his change. Then again, Hikaru is good at acting as the original Hikaru, so I'm guessing they haven't noticed. Supposed major difference between OG Hikaru and the current Hikaru is that the latter is developing a strong sense of possessiveness towards Yoshiki. Whether it be from other ghosts, he will gobble them up if they get too close to him. But why would he attack Granny Matsura then? She didn't look at Yoshiki and triggered his jealousy. The horror scenes are pretty creepy. I like how the creepy factor is amped up tenfold since the first episode. The scene with the long-necked ghost was haunting. Psyche really animated that well. I was on my toes witnessing that scene. And then the scene with Yoshiki putting his hand inside Hikaru's chest was also creepy in a sensual and erotic way. No bad implications. Though, the way that random scene of raw marinated chicken did feel off-putting. Like, why was it there and why isn't it an actual picture of an actual raw marinated chicken? I'm still curious about the hamster man. What's his deal? I like that he looks super shady yet carries around a pink hamster cage for his rodent friend. He seems to be some sort of exorcist in a way. Is he going to try and exorcise Hikaru? Is he the villain? I'm also curious about what the Kurebayashi lady's role is in the story. Is she going to be an antagonist? Also, I find it interesting how out of the supporting cast, her voice actress Wakana Kawaka isn't all that known. Still, I do like how they casted someone new. I just hope nothing bad happens to her, especially with how she warned Yoshiki about the monster following him around. Bad news lady, he's into that. He's into the danger. Yoshiki's friends are all casted by rather known voice actors. Yuta is voiced by Yoshiki Nakajima, who also participates in a lot of BL media. Asako is voiced by Yumiri Hanamori, who voiced Winter from Rankama no Hashi's Forbidden Deductions. Yuki is voiced by Shion Wakayama, who voices Momo from Dandadan. Given their voice actors, they'll probably have an important role later on. As of Fujoshi, I just want to say that Yoshiki was totally into the chest fixing thing. He was even thinking about it when he was in the supermarket. I honestly think the pair dynamic is more of Yoshihika rather than Hikayoshi. Hikayoshi seems plausible if it was the OG Hikaru, but with the monster Hikaru, it's definitely Yoshihika. It also doesn't help that Hikaru likes having stuff inside of him. Take the hell you will. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on this episode. Correct me if I'm wrong with anything, or if you just want to talk about more details about what I wrote, about the things I talked about, then you're free to do so. Yeah, if you like this review, I'll try to make more. Let me know your thoughts. And this is ecargmura. Having a great day. I'm signing out. Bye!